Alright, guys and gals, welcome back to another round of Politically Black with your boy Drew. Today, we've got Jared Polis pulled up. We're looking at his Facebook account, see the kind of stuff he believes in, see what he, Oh! So the Elijah McClain thing. Yeah, that was a tragic death. I ain't gonna say it wasn't. But what I will say is a real tragedy is that Jared Polis only thinks about black people when he needs votes. Just throwing that out there. Oh! Tomorrow is exactly 1 year since the death of Elijah McClain. New post 34 minutes ago, and look at that. He needed black support because of the BLM movement. He didn't want those people to be against him. Oh, a friend tagged me in this, so this is the one we're here for. Oh, great. NASA says an asteroid is headed our way right before Election Day. And Jared Polis's comment, which is witty, brilliant, and intellectual as it always is. You know I only ever bring you the best, and I'm not even seriously furious or furiously serious about this one, guys and gals. I'm really not. What we got here is another good reason to vote early and by mail in Colorado. Possible major extinction event. You should make sure to turn in a vote for anybody but Trump. I would say this looks like election interference, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm thinking about it. Because of Jared Polis. But, yeah, so, make sure that you're afraid of meteors before Election Day. Always keep that fear constant, otherwise you lose the people. CDC head says U.S. coronavirus outbreak, God, say that 10 times fast, could be controlled if 90% of Americans follow safety guidelines. A majority of Americans have followed safety guidelines, and yet they claim it'll go on for 2 more years. So, what's the play here, man? I'm just curious. See, I love how my governor claims to be nonpartisan. He doesn't play for either side. He's playing for the people, when he is, in fact, the most partisan governor I've ever seen. All he cares about is the Democratic Party and pushing their agenda. I have never seen such a lazy governor. And, are billions of dollars that we can't reinvest into the economy because it's from marijuana in Colorado? Has he done anything about that yet? I haven't seen a great article headlining about that yet. Oh, right, because we don't talk about the things he doesn't do for our state. That's crazy. That is really crazy. I bet that governor's mansion isn't taking up any of that marijuana money we've used. Probably not. Absolutely not. He wouldn't spend any of that there. He's such a good guy. He's telling you to wear a mask, people. And I'm not saying don't wear a mask. I'm saying when you can't get away from... Go into 7-Eleven without a mask. Just don't stand 7 feet within people, 6 feet within people. They can't do anything. If there's enough space for you to be in the store and avoid people... Even if they try to be unavoidable, avoid them. Shoot, you making coffee and see someone coming? Walk 6 feet away from that motherfucker until they get their beer. You don't have to be near nobody. It's a free country, baby. But, if you're at, a congressional rally, DNC, RNC, doesn't really matter, probably should wear a mask because you know how many people are going to be there. Don't play stupid, people. Play smart. And really see through this shit. I'm just saying, Jared Polis is such an outstanding and upstanding member of Colorado's political nature. I love the fact the man said, I don't know about Denver politics. Just live during an interview. That's so bold and brilliant. Sometimes I feel like I'm the Nux Taku of politics, but here we are. Here we are. If this was my tier list, if I was tiering Governor Jared Polis, he'd be an F-tier governor for sure. Rolf Northam, I've got to put as a C, because that man's at least interesting. I wish this dude would do some blackface so we'd have a bigger reason to recall him, but, no, I wish we had blackface so that way BLM would turn on him and then they'd want to recall him with us. That's what I really want, but unfortunately we can't get that, but Virginia's got crazy mayor, lucky. Virginia's mayor's a C, ours is an F. AOC I gotta give an F- to, a special low grade that she can't recover from. Ilhan Omar is also in the F-, along with Rashida Tlaib. I know that seems like I just don't like women, or that I'm discriminating there, but I promise you I'm not. It's more or less I don't like neo-radical women, or neo-radical men as you look at Jared Polis. Let's see what his comment was on this coronavirus one. Let's keep this thing under control, save lives, and get our economy growing again. You know, we've been in a state of shutdown since, was it March or February? March. No, we closed down in March, and we have stayed in a state of lockdown since, and it is really weird how many sheeple from California just accept that. We just wish you would go home. I thought California was great, but I guess it's not when you have homeless people pooping on the streets. I just don't want that to be Colorado. Isn't that a shame? But my biggest fear is Colorado turning into California. Oh, hey, we finally used the National Guard because of the fires that we can't get under control. It's awesome. That's actually 1 point for Jared Polis out of 900 negative points I've made on this channel. He only has 899 to go. So just remember that, people, when you get to choose your representative. Remember what Jared Polis has done, how he stunted the economy and continued to blame it on Trump.